Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second semifinals match of the MavWar Hype Tournament 2016. I am one of your tournament administrators and one of your casters for tonight, Rails Barlow, and we are here on XBy Stream bringing you a match on Death Toll between teams Trump 2016 and the 4 Spidermans. And with me tonight on the cast is the one only Mr. Infested Soul. Infested, how are you doing this evening?
Yo, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I am hyped for this game.
I am as well. This is going to be deciding who goes up.
Uh-oh. So we lost for Rails Barlow again, I think.
No, we didn't lose me. I'm still here. Hold on.
We didn't lose him. We didn't lose him.
We didn't lose me. Everything is completely fine. I was just actually tapping out to check to see right here.
Oh, gosh.
Like, don't worry. I gave you a heart palpitation right there because last time in the cast, my internet decided to. I'm knocking on every single piece of wood that I've got, and it decided to do a thing where it stopped working in the middle of the cast, which I kind of don't like, but I think we're okay right now. That was a little scary, but we're back. Anyway, as I was saying, both these teams have done pretty well in the stages of the tournaments before, and now obviously one of them is going home, one of them goes to the grand finals. Infested, who's your money on?
Who's my money on?
Yeah.
I think I gotta put my money on the 4 Spidermans.
Alright, and then since you're choosing them, I'm gonna choose Team Trump 2016. That's how this usually goes. Where one caster goes one way, the other one goes the other, because then our biases cancel each other out. Isn't that how that works?
Well, I mean, it all depends on who has a stronger bias, I guess.
Oh, God.
I don't want to go there, though.
Yeah, no. Couple extra notes here. This is the second semifinals game, as I mentioned before, and the 4 Spidermans are the only team in the tourney that has yet to lose a game. All other teams have lost at least one. Trump 2016 has only lost one game, which was against the Overlords, who they would be meeting again in the grand finals if they make it that far. The loser will play in the game for third place, where they will meet the Daredevils, and then all the group stage maps are Left 4 Dead 2 maps, all the semifinal and after games are Left 4 Dead 1 maps, so all the knockout stage maps are Left 4 Dead 1 maps, which is cool. And then also, Lucky Dog is the only player to win 4 MVPs in MavWar history. He won 3 in the 2015 tourney and 1 in this current tournament. And also, another fun fact, Box has won the previous 2015 tourney and the team called the Fat Kids. I remember that run. Trice, who is currently on the Overlords and already in the finals, was also on the Fat Kids and won last tourney as well. So if the 4 Spidermans win tonight, one of those 2 players is going to repeat. We will see. And yeah, that's pretty much all we got for the pre-game antics and that kind of stuff. So as soon as these teams ready up, we will be able to take it live. Obviously, best of 1 right here on Death Toll. And yes, I agree, Pierce. This is not Overwatch. This is competitive Left 4 Dead.
Yo, I'm hyped for this map. I always like this map.
Yeah, Death Toll is one of those maps where it's a matter of opinion as to whether or not you love it or hate it. If you love it, you're one of those people who thinks that basically anything that you do on this map is going to get punished really hard by the infected team. If you hate it, your answer is this map is literally just random hittables. But that's, again, a big matter of opinion. I actually really like it due to the fact, as I said before, I'm probably in that camp where it's like, if you screw up Infested, you're going to get punished for it pretty hard. But
I'm kind of just a cynical bastard.
That's alright, that's alright.
I like the map.
I do believe we are ready to be taking this live, so then once XBy raise up, we'll be able to do it. We have Team Trump 2016 on the Survivors, Team 4 Spidermans on the Special Infected, and the winner goes right to those grand finals. Am I supposed to be turned on right now? I know I am, Alpha. I don't know if you are as well. You're actually playing in the game, so you have a little bit more focus. We have worms for a reason. Yo.
They all sounds kind of dangerous. It's a landmine waiting to happen.
It is a landmine waiting to happen, but again, there are a few risks that we have to traverse when we play this game or cast this game or stream this game, and that is definitely one of them. We are going live.
It's definitely Boomer Pop waiting to happen.
We're going live right here with the second semifinals match of the MavWar Hype Tournament 2016. Get hyped if you aren't already. We have Team Trump 2016 on the Survivors, Team 4 Spidermans on the Special Infected. For Team Trump, we have Whiskey, Lucky Dog 32, Reflector, and Empathy. And who do we have for the Spidermans, Infested?
Yo, I'm on my team over here, Spidermans. We got Alpha Madre as Smoker. We had Box that just went in as Boomer. Michael's going to be this spitter who hasn't spawned up yet. And we got Pierce as Hunter looking up top on mountaintops here.
And this is the newest version of Pro Mod. I should also mention it's not an Ace Mod tournament. This is Pro Mod 5.0. That does have the ladder nerf, quote unquote, integrated into it, where the survivors can shoot on the ladder. That last spawn is going to be up and ready for this. It's going to be a smoker, jockey, spitter, and a hunter on this first hit. We actually see a pull going out on the Lewis. He's going to get in-capped up top via a ledge hang, and this is not the way you want to start right here, obviously, because if that smoker gets a recharge, it could turn into a triple cap on the ladder. Lucky Dog wants to push up right here. The spin actually misses, and because they've done that, they've actually let the smoker. They've let the smoker get a recharge now. Jockey's gonna land on the Lucky Dog. Oh my God! Smoker and Hunter is still up. Hunter is gonna look to go in soon. Manages to land a DP, and the smoker misses the pull, but he's still got the power shot. And there's the win. Oh my God! That's insane! That is completely nuts! That first pull that went on to Lewis really set that up. The tank is
Look at Lewis! Look at Lewis!
Until 76% infested, they went on the ladder with a 3 cap! What did we just watch?
Oh, oh my Aunt Jemima. Oh my gosh.
That is completely insane. Like that all started because, again, when that one survivor first went up, that pull went off, right? And either that ledge hangs him there or it drops him down and it's an in-cap. It ledged him there, and then the rest of his team split up and the infected killed them.
Oh, oh my Aunt Jemima, those 4 Spidermans turned them into soggy pancakes.
Indeed they did. Like, that is one of the best sequences I think I've seen there by a special infected team, but the survivors certainly didn't help their case, and obviously this tank is not going to be till later now, but this is going to put Trump 2016 immediately on the back foot in this game.
I honestly don't have many words for this right now, other than the fact that now that that's happened, Trump 2016 almost need to have the mindset that they're already going to be behind, and they should just wipe them at the tank. Because having that happen, the chances of that should be almost next to none for that to happen to your team.
I mean, yeah, we could see, especially without a charger, that's so odd. But I guess that, again, that smoker pull that went onto Reflector, I thought that they would have just pushed up and then at least avoid the wipe. And that survivor on the ladder almost got the hunter clear as well, because the smoker missed the first tongue, but then got the second one. Yeah.
Oh, Boomer gets popped again in the beginning of this round, too.
Yeah, that's a pretty good start, obviously, but I think they could even blitz the choke before that next spawn is up if they wanted to, yo.
That's what I was thinking that they were going to do originally. So it never happened. Oh, here comes that hunter. He's going to miss. That smoker's going to get the pull, but it's not going to be any sort of ledge hang. But Lewis is going to fall here.
Oh, he landed on the comet!
He fell right on that comment's head.
He landed on the comet! That would have been like close to an in-cap, but Alpha fell directly down and Goomba stomped those 2 common. This is like the worst start, I would say, in terms of 1, luck, and 2, just the other team playing a little bit better that I've probably seen in quite a while after the tri-cap, and now that.
Yo, right before this next hit, shout out to Miso Soup. Says hi, Mom.
Alright, we have him coming in right now. That hunter is going to get skeeted. Jockey's got nothing right there, and yeah, infested, you can tell, I think the infected are a little bit rattled.
Yeah, their train is definitely off its track right now.
Reloading.
Going into open field.
Off the rails.
Off its rails. Oh, shit.
Alright, well now that we got that out of the way, Survivors should have a tank up relatively soon. Indeed they do. For Team Trump 2016, it's in the hands of Reflector, who is the survivor who got ledge hang. How about we go over to a special infected worm for this?
Yeah, let's see what their rattling bones feel like over there.
Do it.
Let's rock. Boomer here is freaky, I think. You're gonna have to roll one of these up. Alright, start going now. We'll send in the SI before the boom. Help out now. Boom now. No, never.
I'm down.
Oh, you
Reloading.
look like shit. But I think I can get you back up on your feet.
Yo, everybody, we are back with that reflector tank that just went out on Trump 2016. Sadly, when he went in, he fully committed that tank after landing that what was a glorious beginning rock. He walked in, and I believe he pushed them over to the left into the corner immediately, hoping he was going to get maybe a double punch or something or somewhat. But in doing that, he like almost blocked his boomer out of the equation because it had to run in so far, which is really unfortunate, and that boomer got popped.
I mean, even if the other two pinners landed, which they kind of did, and then the Charger was able to create some interference, as you mentioned, that boomer being negated right there is like pretty clutch in that area, I would say. Like that boomer would have had to land like a 2 or maybe even a 3 boom for that to be a full wipe. They still got some pretty good damage off of it, though.
They're looking to run around this. They're looking to try to bait this hit out, like walking around this witch.
Interesting.
Oh, it's coming in. It's coming in. Not doing anything, though. Not doing nothing.
Yeah. He's going to draw the witch, though, and he is going to get the crown, so that's going to be a nice crown by Michael to get those extra 20 points, but I think the Special Infected really jumped the gun on that one, because even if the survivors went on the other side, they could have gotten some kind of pullback or something like that, but this is going to be a nice delta in favor of Team 4 Spider-Man. It's going to be 720 to 115 right after the start of this first chapter, and that is pretty large infested, I would say, but
605.
it's wipe toll. It's wipe toll. That's what people call it. So this could turn literally, I'd say, at any point in time, and especially with like an early tank or something like that, the distance on these maps matter a lot.
There's huge chances for any tank that's early to do damage really easily. Every early tank is pretty powerful in this campaign.
I'd say the big thing that makes Death Toll a little bit different than a lot of other maps, I mean, obviously tank play is the crux of competitive Left 4 Dead 2, but Death Toll as a map itself, it really consists of two things. One, and they're both related to tanks. The first one are the tanks themselves, and the second are those hittables. Obviously, there's no hittables on this map right here, but the team with the better tank play in Death Toll, because it's such an unforgiving map, like, this is where the separation between the teams becomes apparent by who plays the tank better, who's more coordinated, and who knows what to do on Survivor when situations start to get a little bit hairy. Because it's pro mod, there is still water slowdown, which is another thing to remember as this tank is going to be at 58%. I think it's going to spawn in the middle of that pipeline area near the event.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
We might need these.
Do you think it's going to be before or after event, though?
I think it's actually close enough to where they could start the event and then accidentally jump up and spawn it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's pretty close. And we are live, obviously, so Team Trump 2016 is on Special Infected now, obviously playing behind from that 605-point gap. And the 4 Spider-Mans on Survivor are going to push to the right-hand side here, and they are going to pay for that, too. That Charger is going to get a pull from the Smoker right there and then capitalize on it into the corner with a lot of spit damage going on to Michael. That's a huge amount of damage infested.
Fantastic separation. Able to clinch that Smoker, and the jockey just comes in to the tunnel and didn't even have to land. He distracted more than long enough for that charge to land for that spit. And Michael almost jumped out of it, but fell right back into the death spit at the end too. Took about an extra 10 damage at least out of that. That's really unfortunate. And now look at him. He's like having to fight whether or not he wants to eat his pills already.
I think they might be thinking that they can hold out the event first and then spawn the tank, but like I said, it's so close that if they jump out there and then accidentally move to the left, that will spawn the tank. And yeah, I mean, that could be pretty bad if they're not prepared for it.
I think they should run the perimeter of the water, or at least go in there a bit, to make sure that they'll be safe and not have that happen if they get charged out there. Because if they do that, then they can go back and just not eat the pills on Michael, but you never know what they might just want to rush and try to do it.
Yeah, they're baiting here, and they can because they don't have anybody bleeding quite yet. It's a Charger, Jockey, Boomer, and a Smoker. Now, see, if they separate like this, I would be screaming at the Smoker to try to get a pull from the front and then capitalize on it with whatever. Like, this is a situation where maybe it's just me being overly aggressive, but I would want to pay, like, I would want to punish them for being that far apart.
You don't want them up on your face that much. Up on their face.
Yeah.
Get them out of here. Yo, look at Lewis go. It's got to come in shortly. They're waiting. They're so patient. Here, it's going to be, we're going to see it. Smoker coming in hot. Boomer's going to land, and he's going to get the double boom. No! Lewis is going to empty the Boomer, but get charged for doing so. The separation is unreal right now.
Yeah, that Boom Survivor is going to be able to do nothing about that. That's almost another incap going on to Pierce. And looks as though Francis does manage to hunt the Smoker down right there, but that comes at a heavy cost. This is what I mentioned. This is exactly what I mentioned. They put a little bit too far forward. There's the tank in the hands of Empathy. Let's quickly go over to a special infected war room. This should be a sure wipe.
Yo.
They're going back. You can chase. Going to the top, it looks like. Use that boomer now. Oh, they're going to the safe room. Yeah, get a quick boom. Nice. I think hold off. They might be aggressive. Just back up. They're in the safe room. They're just gonna stand there and bleed, so just let them bleed out.
I'm low.
Nothing can stop us.
Actually, this is gonna be a high because of that.
Oh!
Yeah, you've been looking and I wasn't either. Higher
No,
than
that if they lost. Thought they'd lose, right? Didn't they?
Yeah, you did.
That's different. Oops.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've done it again. I said that was going to probably be a sure wipe, and the survivor said, not if we run back to the safe room, outrun the horde, and then have the special infected team AI its own tank. And that's exactly what we just saw. They took almost no damage on that. The SI team unfortunately sent their tank into a pretty awful position by having that tank go AI, and now the survivors are going to be able to push their way through this event. We do have that Hunter managing to land. Jockey lands on a survivor in the back as well. That should be an incap onto Pierce, and indeed that is, but Infested, they had so much going for them on the Infected side until those two pivotal things happened.
Oh my god. Weights were lifted off the survivor team. The horde just magically disappeared, just like into another dimension until the tank was over. It was awesome for them though.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate, honestly, for the special infected team. You're not going to get handed a much better opportunity than that. We do have that pull going out for a second, does get cleared. Hunter manages to land. Smoker goes in, everything getting pretty much M2'd. The survivors are still in pretty bad shape, all things considered, but they really should have wiped in that last sequence. So this is going to be a little bit more frustration, I'd say, for Trump 2016.
Not only frustration, but if you actually look at them, every single person on their team is fast, and there's no hit up, and they're gonna almost get upstairs by the time this hits up. Maybe this hit on the upstairs, and that might be it. They can take it well enough. Otherwise, if someone gets slow, then they got one more hit they can contend with. But I don't think anyone's gonna die on them. That much is for sure.
Probably not, yeah. There is, of course, a witch up a little bit further, but I don't expect anybody. The thing is, they've already done things that we don't expect in terms of, okay, take it back to safe room, and then pray to God that the horde despawns, which it did. And at this point, like, they could take a pretty big hit to the face right here, and it is all health bonus, so...
We got a charger going in here, and we're gonna have a spit spitting through the hole in the doorway, getting a monster spit onto Lewis. And Zoe's set by that death spit, but Jackie's gonna get him too, but he's still gonna land. But he's still gonna take him out. They're gonna pick up Michael, and they're gonna go for the switch at the same time, Rails.
Yeah, this is pretty much what that, like... I don't know. Again, they need to target the health bonus there because it's pro mod. I mean, they got another incap out onto one of the survivors, but again, that doesn't really matter. They still have to hit Bill or Francis on this next attack. The Smoker only has about 65 HP. They're going to probably have Zoe draw the Witch since she is non-bonus. And they actually have another really good hit for this, though. Hunter, Charger, Spitter, and a Smoker for this next attack.
Charger, look at Charger's up top. He's going for that jump spawn.
He is. There's the pull, there's the failed crown, and we're gonna have that Hunter managing to land as well. Charger coming into cover, and Charger's gonna land that charge onto Bill. That's still a constriction going out from that Smoker too. And these last two hits have done so much damage, but there's still health bonus on box.
Yeah, it's all health bonus. Oh, but the scratch with the Smoker! What a beautiful scratch. That's gonna delay long enough to get spawns back up. Yo, we could in fact have another caster's curse if they can kill Michael or Pierce right now.
And they
I just
might
might have
be
cursed
able
them.
to. I think he might have because
Oh!
Jockey's gonna go in, but he
Oh,
gets
that
M2 to the face, and I think they're gonna have
There's
one
nothing left.
spawn to throw
There's
in the
nothing
back. Yeah, he can spit delay for a little bit. The spit trap is actually pretty good onto Lewis right there, but this charger is the last thing in the spawn queue. Looks as though Team 4 Spider-Man is indeed going to make the safe room for a second time. Charger is a little off target right there. It does get taken out, and there's the safe room for the survivors. They actually still had 140 points off of that too because of that bonus on box. 1320 to 115, and now the question is, are Team Trump 2016 going to be able to beat that after that horrendous wipe map 1?
Oh, jeez. I mean, they can do the same thing they did if they wanted to be risky and then fight the Horde on their way back up. Or they could just take the Horde if they don't want to spawn the tank. They obviously didn't have to. Or they can actually fight tank and then spawn the Horde afterwards. It's really up to them. They kind of have options.
I think the reason that happened the way that it did, personally, I would be a fan of fighting the event first and then killing the tank, 'cause you don't have to worry about that double entendre shit going down in terms of spawning the event Horde and then the tank. Like, they can just not go on that ladder where Francis went, and from there, if they just play back in the hallway and shut down like 3 or 4 hits and don't take a whole lot of damage, they have both the outside area to work with and the inside area to work with. But the safe room seems to be a pretty popular strat nowadays. Again, that's also hinging on the fact that the SI team doesn't send their tank AI.
Yeah. That was really unfortunate. Yeah, Tank did a dance in the safe room for everybody, though.
Yeah, he did. He got stuck on the door. That made me laugh a little bit, and then I realized that, oh god, this game just does not change sometimes, and that was one of those moments.
There's nothing you can do about it.
No, I just stood there and took 4k damage, and then decided to drop down.
Yeah, we
Did you
got
guys
this hit
know-
going out, though.
The days are shorter now. Yes, I know everything. I mean, hey, at least they're having a constructive conversation in the middle of this. How possible? Okay then, well the survivors decided to bait that hit out by running back in the safe room. Everything pre-spawned. Spitter, Jockey, Charger, and a Smoker. They can obviously tell where everything is, but they obviously know that that Smoker is going to come from the right-hand side, so hopefully they don't walk into it and then have the Charger drop down on their faces. That would be unfortunate.
Yeah, that would not be no bueno. Absolutely no bueno.
Oh!
That was
That Charger
looking
got
really
destroyed.
grim. Yeah, it did. That was looking really grim for a second.
That was looking bad, but then I think, yeah, Reflector was the one who was able to actually level that charge. If that Charger actually carried through, that would have been a double charge and spit with a free spit on top of it. That would have been absolute destruction onto Trump 2016's health bonus. But again, the survivors made a really good play right there. They can push up now, and again, they pretty much have it at their disposal. First things first, they didn't take almost an in-cap on the first hit, and then I don't think, oh god, please don't let me jinx them again, that they're going to get separated enough to take another Charger to the face right here and eat a whole lot of damage. Charger is going in, he's going to go down the wall, but he is going to get cleared before he lands, and that right there means I did not jinx them. Spit is going to go down, and Infested, they're in a great position compared to where Team 4 Spider-Man was.
Absolutely. They've only got a Smoker to worry about. And they still have more than enough time to hit this button without the spawns being up. If they were to do it right now. Oh, but Zoe's taking a number of hits. We got Michael up. He's ready. We got a Boomer up as well on Alpha Madre. We can have another 2-2 going out here. Smoker, Jockey, Boomer, Spitter.
Suppose that they're trying to spawn the tank, maybe? Because Zoe is running around as if, like, when she went to the left over there, that would be the way that they would spawn tank. But we do have a single boom going out, and maybe they're just going to chill for a second. The event has not yet been started, right?
No, it has not. I think they're waiting for no good reason, to be honest. They're just giving them that next, what would be a better spawn with the Spitter.
They're bleeding, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, but I guess now they're going to push back out into common, which is an interesting call. But then that survivor, Lucky Dog, is going to bait the button once again. Now he's actually going to hit it. Jockey is up, Smoker as well. Here comes the 2-cap attempt. Spit's going to pre-spit. There's the 2-cap going out. Almost a 3-cap going out. That is one survivor. Split in the back with the pounce right there. That's a huge amount of damage going out. Again, kind of needlessly baited right there, I would say. And they still ate a tri-cap almost to the face because of it.
Set by Spit was all that mattered on that hit. They had, and to be honest with you, every SI landed, and they all had a good opportunity making big plays. They all did make like little plays, but that Spit separation just ruined that 100.
Yeah, one of the disadvantages of when you play at that slow pace is that the infected know exactly where you are, and if they can do stuff like that and realize, okay, if I pre-split the tunnel, that's going to split them, that's something that they really, really, really can take advantage of. Nice Triben going out, Charter got shut down, Jockey going in for the green
Another
survivor
separation.
in front. Lewis doesn't see him. Lewis is going to get Jockey, and that's going to be a full down, I'm pretty sure, into that death pit. So that now puts them a little bit better still than Team 4 Spider-Man's was, but they're starting to take a comparable amount of damage.
Yeah, I mean, they do get to, like, I guess as you say, take out this horde first, and then just be bleeding for the tank and stay up ahead here. They don't have to run back, but a spit separation is ruining them. That's 2 hits in a row.
Yeah, and there's another hit coming in right now, as a matter of fact. Charger, Smoker, and a Hunter up. Hunter's in front with the Horde coming in, and I don't understand the Survivor's positioning right now. They should probably... Actually, they just decide to run back, but they're going to eat something to the face when they do that.
No.
We do have that pull going in. There's going to be that Charger sliding down the side of the ramp right there. That's going to be another good amount of damage out onto your Reflector. And I'm just having problems here, Infested, because I'm looking at the Survivors, and it seems as though they're just not playing at pace, you know?
They're not. And what are they... They're going back for ammo now, I guess, but... Oh, gosh. 3 people that will be bleeding during tank is no bueno. That eats up all the pills right now that you can see.
They're separated a lot again. Bill's alone in the front. There's one survivor in the back right there, and they just need to get under control, come back together. They have one survivor perched on the ladder ready to shoot something, which is cool, but that Boomer's going to go in the back. Does get shut down. Hunter's looking for it. They have a 2-cap potential. Jockey gets M2. That was almost another disastrous hit going out. There's a pull in the front again, penalizing that separation just all over the field. Our Team 4 Spider-Mans right now. The SI are just playing off the Survivors' mistakes, and the Survivors are not doing themselves many favors right now, to say the least. And we do have a tank up in the hands of Alpha Madre for the 4 Spider-Mans.
We got tank skin on. Almost can jump in right away.
No, we didn't. War room, war room.
War room.
It's not the time you want to do that.
Waiting for her, or she's gonna do
Yeah, let her come in. She wants to
No,
do
we,
it.
we should hit for her first.
that. Okay.
Ready?
You have from behind.
Go. Alpha, you're not committing, are you?
Shit.
What?
I'll
What?
pick it out. I'll pick it out.
What the fuck? She can't now. I just said you were hitting for you, not. Back, back,
On
back,
your
back,
back.
back, back.
No, don't chase that one.
I'm not.
Separate.
Let's hide. Why? We were just getting a hit for you. It's clear about that.
Get the boom whenever box.
And I said I was going to hit.
That's not how tanks work. Oh well, get the boom. From below, from below.
You wanna go, Michael, or better keep
It's just AI does, let's hit. It's bonus.
It's good damage regardless.
All we have to worry about is Bill next hit.
They're gonna push forward, I think.
It's fine.
Just let it AI.
Yeah, run it as far back as you can. Throw a rock when you're at 5%. Throw a rock! Yeah. Aw.
Get ready to hit.
Wait for us.
They
Move
should
ahead.
not be pushing.
Pushing forward. Pull this one. Somebody.
That's bonus. Punch him, punch him. Whatever, Common will do it.
Still got her. Not just clear.
Good damage on bonus.
Okay, bad.
AI.
Oh, never mind.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that special infected war room, and this is another example here of Team Trump 2016 splitting up a little unnecessarily. I agree with the call for them to push forward after that tank commit, and the tank got a multi-punch and a couple more punches of damage, I would say, but then the positioning from the survivors has just been all over the place so far, unfortunately for them. I don't know if it's just a case of them maybe not like, I don't know, not like Death Toll or something, but the Charger's gonna go in. Magic to land another separation as we saw right there. Jockey's land up top. There's your 2 in caps. We're gonna have almost 3 right there. The Hunter does die, but Infested, every hit, there's eating it to the face.
He lost all the health bonus. There's like one sliver health bonus on Reflector right now. Oh gosh. Black and White Lewis, as X-Spy calls.
Watch out!
They're sitting at only 44 HP.
Spit almost killed him too. Like, At this point, yeah, the Spitter could do it. I agree with that, but instead the Smoker's going to go for it. Witch is getting aggroed, I'm pretty sure.
Oh
There's
no,
a
he's
double
not
boom
gonna get
going
away.
out.
He's got away.
Oh my goodness. This is...
I'm so scared. I'm so scared for him. No!
There's the death. Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead.
Spit's gonna go in, gonna manage to not get anything. Charter got 2 punches onto Zoe, and I mean, right now they should just go for the witch points. Like, that's all you can do. They're about to have another hit up for the SI. You've played the way you have so far. Just kill the witch, get the 20 points, and die.
Yeah, pick him. They can do it.
Kiddo's gonna go for it.
He's got it. 1 HP. 1
Oh
HP.
boy. 1 HP. Oh, he fell to the ground. Jockey's gonna land as well. Boomer's gonna go in and gets a double boom. 1 survivor left on his feet. Reflector moving around right here. They're gonna get the holdout bonus, obviously. A little bit more distance points, but Infested, they're finding themselves in a pretty steep hole already. 700 points over.
Yeah, it's not looking so hot. But anything literally can happen on this campaign, as we've already said a couple of times.
I mean, okay, the first 2 maps are the first 2 maps. The second 2 maps are a lot different, I would say, because they're primarily open spaces. Yeah, you've got the event that goes on forever in Pro Mod on map 4, but the church is the one where you see a lot of swings happen due to the fact that if one team gets a tank wipe and then makes it safe room like that, this is the best map, I'd say, to do. And 18% does definitely set us up for that possibility. I would say that, like... it really depends on the hittable positioning, because I've seen this tank do a lot, and I've also seen it do very, very little. Like, it's one of those tanks that either goes really good or really bad.
This could be exactly what they need, though, Rails. This could be exactly what they need.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm saying if they really need to have, like a moment for a comeback, this would be it. Because especially in Pro Mod, I am not hinging my bets on the finale, and I'm not hinging my bets on map 4. Neither of them.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, if Trump 2016 wants to get past the GOP nomination and actually win the election, they gotta make the comeback right here.
Wow.
Just saying.
Wow. They have 4 Spidermans. All up in their grill on their team. Yo, they got things sorted out.
I don't know which spray they're potentially referring to. Yeah, Pierce's dog. Pierce's dog is rated R.
Oh, wow. Rated R Pierce's dog.
Cute puppy,
I don't think I
but...
even want to go there.
No, I would say not. But we are going to go on live right here. Team 4 Spidermans on the Survivor, and Team Trump 2016 on the Special Infected. Nice DP going out, 22 damage. Spits a little bit off, though. Jockey manages to get a quick latch as well. And the tank is immediately up for Team Trump 2016 into the hands of Lucky Dog 32. If there's any more time for the 4-time MavWar MVP to actually, like, be MVP one more time, this would be it. What war should we go to, Infested?
I want this to happen so bad right now. Look at him. He's aiming it up. I say, so we take it over and we listen to Lucky Dog command his team to victory right now.
Let's do it.
There's a hunter spooking around out there.
See what? Let me get the kill.
Need some help over here.
This is going to hell real fast.
I'm out now. Great charge. Nice one.
Damn it, I'm down. Help me! Get off! Get it 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 off! This shit.
Please.
I can't do it. I hit the car, okay? I did my job. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that tank going out by Lucky Dog 32 right there. That car sailed through the air. Rails, that car sailed through the air.
Sailed through the air.
It landed on the train and like slowly, gracefully, if you can call it gracefully, teeter-tottered right on Alpha Madre's head and just spelled disaster for Team 4 Spidermans. It was absolutely horrific.
Yeah, a
It's
free
a
car
hurricane
landing.
as soon as that happened.
Yeah, it's a hurricane of bad luck combined with just hitables, and that's death toll in a nutshell sometimes. And this is a huge comeback opportunity for Trump 2016. I said it in the caster war, and pretty much I would say that like this right here is the chance that they had. Like they needed to get a wipe on that tank and then come back. This is the momentum shift.
This can be it. They can turn back time.
They really can. They really can. And like I said, if they find a way to, like, just not eat a lot on this first hit, and then they can play that tank in the open field, they'll be in great position. Jockey comes and manages to land. Charger is going for Lucky Dog, but actually manages to whip with the Hunter right there. Lucky's trying his best to kill that Charger. They do manage to get it. Hunter gets killed. Spitter goes down. Tags up in the hands of Pierce for the 4 Spider-Mans. Let's take it over to another special infected worm and hear them try to counter wipe.
Hey, you got it, you got it.
Yeah, Pierce, you got this.
We believe.
He doesn't need your encouragement.
Shut up, Michael.
Michael, we do what we want.
The spawn where the charger is, easy boom spawn,
Give me
whatever else. Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I'm staying alive.
Spawn.
I'm staying alive.
Yes. I'm gonna go.
I did. I'm in.
Nice.
Behind you, 1 punch. Oh.
Discharge.
Yeah, I'm just trying to distract for him. Chris, can you climb?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine.
You can pull it onto your car.
Oh, smoker's
Like-
for.
No, go to your car. It's a...
Give me a hit. Keep going.
Yeah. Hit, I'll be up. Hit with the car.
But he's by herself.
Hit with the car.
Did you get her again?
Good. Good work.
Nope.
You can go for the kill if you want. You have Hunter. They're all on it.
Shit.
Hit farm as soon as you're up.
Yeah, just go for the kill. Pierce will cover you.
I
Good.
know what I'm doing. Give me a
Hit
hit.
farm. Good pull. Punch that, charge it. Or charge
Yeah,
it.
punches.
Charge it. Oh. That's good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's another tank doing a lot of work with those hitables. That initial hittable hit right there did catch Empathy, and then the survivors got a little bit, I don't want to say lucky, but they positioned themselves well enough to not get hit again by that second car, and then they jumped back around, and unfortunately, Lucky Dog ate that car again to the face on the tank's recommit. It's not going to be the same kind of comeback we were expecting in terms of multi-hundred health bonus, but they can at least make back, hopefully for them, a couple hundred points off that infested.
They gotta try to shave something off of this. They got more than 5 o'clock shadow growing right now, and they gotta shave something off of it.
Problem is, one person is already fast. They're gonna find another set of pills, but there's already a tri-cap opportunity up for the 4 Spider-Mans right here. They're gonna push forward. They're gonna get silenced Uzis. Jockey's directly on top of them right now. Spitter wants to go in as well.
They have a really good separation hit rails just to do exactly what you would want to do here.
Let's see if they manage to pull it off, and by pull it off, I mean pull the Survivor off, but the Survivor actually drops down instead. That's going to be a free cap right there. There's the double cap going out, and that Hunter is still going onto a Reflector. Massive amounts of damage going out from this. That should be a full in cap, and that chance to eclipse that score delta is just going further and further away right now for Trump 2016.
This Boomer can delay for so long. They can land the triple.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I think that's not going to, though. They're going to get too separated.
Yeah, I would say right now that because they're limping even more, like, they're not going to get much of anything off of this at this point. There's another hit already up. It's going to be a Boomer, Charger, Smoker, and a Spitter. Smoker's going to do the same exact thing. Manages to get the pull-off once again. Boomer manages to land. Spit goes in from the back onto Zoe right there, who is a little bit caught. And then Lewis is going to go in there as well. Charger's going to take Zoe off and in-cap her, and in fact, this is looking more and more like a wipe.
Oh my gosh, no! Round 3, Rails!
Yeah.
Round 2 wasn't enough! It wasn't enough for the survivors. They wanted to go round 3.
Yeah, once that, like, tank wipe came out, that I would say is one of the chances that Lucky Dog's team had of just trying to make that score delta eclipse, like.
They really, really were, like, gifted with that early tank wipe. A real good opportunity. We're going to see this separation one more time. I think this is going to be the end of it this time. I think this is finally going to be the wipe. You see Charger killing Bill, going for Lewis next, and that's the end, Rails. They never made it across the bridge.
Yeah, and they don't even make up 100 points from that either. That's distinctly unfortunate for Team Trump 2016. And now it's going to come down to map 4. Map 4 in Ace mod, I would say, has a lot of potential to be a comeback map, but map 4 in Pro mod, because of the ferocity of that event at the end, plus also then like the hit or miss factor of the hittable tanks, that's why I said I don't want to hinge my bets on this map, and I don't want to hinge my bets on the finale, because that's 2 tanks to kill with a lot of hittables as well.
I guess Riverside couldn't hold out.
Yeah, 2 very rough maps to try to get through.
Sure, why not?
I mean,
they haven't even started yet, if you think about it.
They have the
These two are
39% tank, like. I swear to God, if there's a death charge, I'm gonna freak out, but there's not even a charger on this opening hit.
Yeah, they're gonna get lucky there. Or unlucky if you want to think about it.
We
Could
really
be another
need a
game breaker if they were to
Sonic
land
arrow
round.
from Hanzo to see where the other team is. Alright then.
Sonic arrow?
Sonic arrow.
Oh shit. I hit Sonic. You know what Sonic is? Like the restaurant, right? Or do you not know? I hit Sonic for the first time like a month ago. Never had it.
Oh,
before.
really?
Yeah. That's
Damn.
pretty good.
They had one of them in my town for like 2 years, then it decided to close down.
It was like terrible food for you. It was like absolutely terrible for you. You could feel it like in your stomach. Like, yo, this isn't good for me. But it tastes so delicious.
Tastes so delicious, it doesn't matter.
Tastes too good.
Pan, this frying pan, that's what they want to. They don't want them to spectate in order to find a way to give that away. Can you cook me something first? In a real zombie apocalypse, and he responds immediately as it starts. Okay then. You would need the pan for cooking. If they just ready up, that would probably help as well, because, you know, the faster games go, the better sometimes in terms of actually getting the playing started. And indeed, they're going to do that right now. So it's going to be 4 Spidermans on the Survivor, defending a 675-point lead. Hunter manages to land up top right there. Stick goes down as well.
No.
Lots of stumble, and that's going to be a good amount of damage, I'd say, infested. Almost 40.
That was really, really close. If you saw, I think you did. It was really close to landing that huge jockey on Francis that could have kept him in the safe room. He's got stumbled off by the boomer or something right before the jockey landed on him.
Yeah, he did. And at this point, like, okay, there's a witch up right there for the survivors to deal with, and I don't know if they're going to have spawns from the SI side. Looks like they're going to get actually 3/4 of a hit up instead of the full. And again, the survivors kind of moving away from that. They do manage to pick the spitter, and I've seen them play pretty conservatively so far on these witches, but now Michael is working his way. He knows there's a charger in that room. Bill also knows that the boomer was right there, so that means that's going to be the pop. Effective bait right there, and again, the SI just not hitting at the typical times that you would see.
No, they're definitely not. I don't think they're just. Their head's not in it right now. Head's not in it. Boomer, everything going a little too early. Charger going too early again. He's gonna get killed off before the witch actually commits, and the witch is actually gonna get stuck. No, it's gonna go though. It's going. Oh, he's gonna do it! He ate it right at the end, Rails. He ate it right at the end.
Let's move.
All right, well that was interesting.
Thanks a lot.
I'm not entirely sure what I just watched, but
We just watched what was almost an Uzi crown, but he got batted out of the air by those witch hands.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's a full end cap going out. Now we do have a tank up in the hands of Whiskey for Team Trump 2016. The comeback is
With
still
a fantastic
possible.
double boom.
Indeed.
Yo.
How about we take it over? It's time. They have to get a hittable wipe.
One more time, can they do it?
Far over this one, and then just... Nice. And now you have dumpsters over on this side that you can work in. Alright, and just keep one hitable in the front, and then you can hit 2 in there. You got that car still. Alright, I just commit with this.
Yeah, I'll try and pull two.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Alright. I can get Michael, hold on.
Let's go. Oh, the cover.
What was he doing?
Yeah. I tried.
Nigga, I'm bad, but that was worse.
Cover the... Nice. Just
You
go.
get that kill.
There you go. Nope. What? Oh, let's try on that.
She's not dying.
Yeah, it's all good.
Tank up in the hands of Whiskey. Almost able to get the kill. One car hit away. 4 Spidermans are gonna walk off with all members of their 4 Spidermans, though. It to remain absolutely complete team. What we saw that tank going in there.
I mean, that tank had a lot going for it right there with that initial car in cap, and then obviously wasn't able to grind for the kill. Still got 2 survivors with permanent HP, 1 survivor with pills, 2 survivors bleeding, and the big thing about that is that if that goes the way that it does, the hittables are just a little bit, you know, off kilter, then something like that can happen. That survivor needed 1 more hittable hit to be killed, but the control in that area when they were trying to play with the car and then maybe also potentially wing it around to get other in caps, that's a high risk, high reward play, I would say, to use. And at this point at the game, they need at least a kill right there because now the 4 Spider-Mans are in still pretty good shape. They can still run this event. That's the most important part, I would say. Being fast for this event is the key to even getting anywhere close to being through it.
We saw them push through that choke on that car, almost barely getting away from that car hit that first one. And all 3 of them pushing Tank with that double cap tried to go in, but like Tank focusing the only guy in back and like leaving all 3 of those people to just do whatever they want was not so bueno. It was really upsetting, unlucky for them. We are going to see that boom going out in the back though, and the Chagi's going to land for just a little bit of time. We're going to see them kind of being slow to the point where they can't keep everyone fast here because they only got 1 set of pills. But as you said, like they really need this wipe to go out to make any sort of real comeback. Can't keep letting them almost make safe room even every time.
Right, and I mean, right now, determining if they find another set of pills too, they're still pretty damn fast, and I don't think there's another set down there, so they might be able to find one along the run. And even if they don't manage yet, they have a Bile Bomb as well to use in order to distract those common for at least a second. Yeah, so this is going to be pretty good position for the 4 Spider-Mans. Like, there's really not a whole other way to phrase it.
Yeah, they've done pretty good this game so far. Both teams are doing alright, though. We do have a 2-2 coming out here, though. They can make this happen, get a good separation here.
Could, and that that Hunter got head completely torn off by Michael. Charger missed. Tri-Boom, though, with a spit stumble onto Box for a pretty good amount of damage, and another Charger Punch going out, but again, Infested, they're doing good damage, but they need to kill them.
Yeah, they need to get down. They need to slow them down. They need to actually stop their progress. Pierce at 1 HP saying, no way, I'm going to keep on walking. Reloading!
I mean, Empathy saying she wants cake right here, but it's not quite time yet. We still have like a, well, I don't know, can they, I don't know if they can GG before map 4 or map 5, but I don't think they'd want to do that anyway. I mean, it's still a relatively close game. Yeah. Do have that Smoker getting picked in the back, Jockey Spitter and a Hunter for the next. Nice double cap. 10 damage counts as well.
Spit not able to get there in time though. Look how long it took to spit.
Wow. That sucks. She was distracted by the cake Infested. The cake was in her face.
Oh no.
Cake is a lie, yes indeed. And now that Boomer is going to be biled in front, so they're actually going to have to push through the Common Horde now that they made right there. And, like, okay.
It's kind of unlucky.
That sucks. In case no one heard, I'll start typing calls, use mic. I don't know if using mic or typing calls is more of an advantage or not, but we have a Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, and a Charger coming out right here. Charger's gonna drop in, manages to get a jump scratch down right there, and the Charger actually climbs back out after the Hunter manages to land in the side of the building, but now we have a pause actually going out.
Uh-oh. First pause of the game, Rails. It's actually pretty late.
saying stop distracting, please unpause game. I think there's actually might be a little bit of a fight going on right now on Team Trump 2016 side. It looks as though they fired the campaign manager, mimicking what happened in real life. Nice level by Michael right there as well.
That's gonna be the pickup. They're gonna keep on marching, Rails. Safe room waits. They got a jockey, hopefully gonna stop him. Gonna go for it, not gonna land. Jockey running away to get that despawn. Gonna try and get another round 2 in there on the other rooftop. He's definitely gonna get it because they gotta pick him up inside that room. Hunter going in trying to get a scratch and a delay, but that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna see a boomer and a jockey.
They could still do something pretty nice with that boom match land. There's the double boom landing, but that jockey and smoker go for the same person, so that's actually not going to be a reset. Another thing added to the list of things not going Team Trump 2016's way. That's another reset that could have been a potential extension of this round that they are not going to get. We're actually going to be seeing 4 Spider-Mans making the safe room right here, it looks like, but Francis is going to die. We have that charger getting melted on its way in. Smoker is waiting to get that pull in the back on the last survivor, managing to land it onto Pierce, and it looks as though that is not going to be the end cap. He's actually still up. There's still comment just pouring in. No. There's the death onto Lewis, but 2 survivors do make it, bringing their total score to 2,159 to 702.
No. Oh no. Still, points are points, and they shouldn't be getting any of them.
Yeah,
you would not want them to, obviously.
Yeah, if they'd gotten that kill at the start, that was the change, I would say.
That was enough. That would have been maybe their election material.
This platform's not looking too good right now, though. The wall is falling. The wall is falling. Someone help! The borders are crashing down. But this is not looking good.
This is about the time where you fire your campaign manager.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like, yo, just fire the campaign manager. This is a completely different match, okay, guys? This is not what got us to the position that we were in the Republican primary. We're not playing against, like, I don't know. What would you consider Jeb Bush to be in skill level in Left 4 Dead 2?
Yo, don't ask that kind of question.
I really don't know. I think he'd be great at the game personally, but we are going to be going live right here. Team Trump 2016 on Survivor and Team 4 Spider-Mans on the Special Infected. Boomer, Hunter, Spitter, and a jockey for this first hit. All Trump 2016 dropping down at the same time. Single boom going out. Hunter is going to manage to land onto Zoe right there, and we are going to have a jockey landing on the boom Survivor right next to it. That's actually a good amount of damage, I'd say. Oh. That's a lot of damage, actually. What the hell?
That's a lot of damage. And before that hit went in, I was gonna state, if they can clean up their act, they still can make up a lot of points here and get, like, they were to get really good health bonus, like 600 points back, and that's like tying the game up. But that obviously wouldn't be too easy. You'd have to have lots of high HP running through this map with this huge amount of horde. But, like, they can clean up their act, they can still do it. But it's not looking so good already for them. First hit, already eating around 70 damage. 65. We've got a witch coming in, though. We are going to see the crown before the hit even comes in. We're going to see everything spawn in back for the most part. Boom, we're finally getting the spawn by the car. It's going to lead to a charge with that double boom.
I mean, that was pretty good right there, but that Witch Crown by Lucky Dog, that kind of initiative on Survivor, something they've been lacking a lot, and they're really split. Once again, something we're seeing that almost every hit, how much they decide to, like, part like the Red Sea. 2 people go running in front, 2 people decide to drop back for whatever reason, but they should have the tank up pretty soon right here, and indeed the tank is going to be up into the hands of Michael for the 4 Spider-Man. How about we take it over to a Special Infected Worm and hear him play his tank? His team's in good position.
Yeah, let's get this Michael tank going.
Careful now, there's a hunter around here.
Do you want to hit?
That doesn't matter, yeah, I can hit.
Is there anything?
Yep.
Oh, fuck this invisible wall, though!
Just go.
That's all I was gonna go.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going.
Okay.
Going.
Sorry, I got stuck on something.
Someone help!
Fills up.
No!
Guys, I could use a hand.
Oh.
You're on your
It's
own.
close.
Yeah.
Kills.
Yeah, take your pills, Tank.
So go for kills. Alpha.
No, I can't get kills.
Those ears.
Oh, guys, I need some help!
Save.
Help!
You're not through yet, kid. Get up and let's go. These shitheads
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the tank in the hands of Michael for the 4 Spider-Mans, getting 2 beautiful dumpster hits onto the survivors right there. But unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to lock up that wipe. His hittables eventually ended up on the opposite side of the field from where the survivors were. And now we're going to be in a position where, like, if they make the save from this bonus, that would definitely help them out. But they still have a horrendous event to get through. They have a bunch of other hits to also deal with that are inside, bad spaces, charge spits, and I would also say, because they're going to be bleeding like that, and with the way they've been separating, they've put themselves in pretty bad positions. That one, though, they able, like, to clear pretty easily, because that Hunter, I think, like, stood up after getting M2 and then went for scratches, and the jockey landed, but again, infested. That was just a 2-2.
Yeah, it's not. That obviously that hit's not going to do a whole lot in a wide open area unless you really land both those at size. But with that tank going out, that tank did like a good enough job. I really think he could have gotten the wipe. He did a good enough job. He got those 2 downs, which is double what their tank did. So like 2 bleeding throughout this whole map is going to eat up those sets of pills no matter what they do. We see the next hit coming in here. We're going to see the double cap Hunter with the smoker, but it's not going to last long enough for the spit to get some action. No.
Yeah, and that's a faster clear from Team Trump 2016 than we've seen happen a little bit tonight. And right now, like I said, they still have the 2 sets of pills where they can be fast for this event. But I've seen teams with even like 4 green get completely destroyed by that event due to the fact that the common all push up and they can't really hold out to stop the horde. So, I mean, if they can just keep pushing through and then maybe like kill a charger and maybe clear themselves after a couple hits, that would be good. But right now they're split once again.
Oh,
and we're going to have
no.
that charger imagine to land into Reflector on the back. He is firm
another
HP.
down.
That's a full uncap and infested. That's been the story of the game so far.
That has the separation. There was no way they could get to him. The jockey came in, and he, no matter what would have happened, unless like somehow Zoe like M2 the jockey and ran into the room at that exact same moment, possibly would have gotten past that spit. It was textbook separation.
Yeah, it was. And the mark of a good special infected team is just that ability to capitalize on surviving mistakes, and that's all they've done this entire time. More separation even. Empathy's in the back right there. Nice pounce going out. Double cap. Jockey's got Empathy all the way in the back. Hunter does get shut down, but now they've got 2 people slow, and infested. This is almost a death sentence, I would say.
Oh my god. This alley, while slow, is probably a death sentence.
Stop it already!
And, I mean, even on top of that, again, it was just one survivor being egregiously out of position, and I think that happened on map 2 as well, when one of the survivors stacked bonus in the tunnels. Like, they had a chance to make some points up there as well, but at the same point in time now, like, they're going to be split once again. There are 2 survivors in the back. Charger is going to miss that charger in the front. Double boom goes out. Spit goes in. Bill is going to glide atop the commons right there and not actually take that damage. And it looks as though that smoker is looking for something in the back. It's finally going to get picked. The charger has managed to keep itself up with that boomer, and they could probably still get a charge spit here because another survivor is split forward right now. They're trying to clear him.
Look at this boomer ninja.
Oh, there's the charge going out. That's going to be an in-cap onto Empathy once more, and a tri-boom as well.
That ninja boomer though, look at him. He's the real MVP. Look at him, look at him.
Oh my god, no one's picking him, and the spitter's doing the same thing on the other side. These ninja support infected. What the hell is this?
No!
Poor Skippy just got kicked by X-By too. That's funny. I think he was joining to just see what was going on, but we do have that in-cap going out right there. Hunter is up as well, going for scratches on Reflector. Reflector is indeed going to be actually not black and white. The survivor's black and white is Empathy, who is, I think, trying to push her way through the common right now, but again, never-ending horde.
Absolutely, this crowbar is trying to do work with it. This boomer can do a lot of work. They're only going to land one, though. All that horse is going to be centralized onto Francis. Just cover him and make your way. Go, 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 go. Don't even be afraid of them anymore at this point. You don't have time. You're just going to die anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, like, Lucky Dog still has a little bit of permanent HP, but it would just be basically scrapping for points. And the Spitter, Jockey, Smoker could actually do something even before that fourth spawn is up. It's going to be a Chargers, that's even better now. Smoker's looking for the pull from underneath. Reflector is separated once again. I feel like I'm just like a broken record at this point. These people are separated XYZ. There's a kill onto Lewis, and that's a down as well with the Death Spit onto Reflector's face. They should wipe here.
This Smoker's going to end it. Oh, can they get the clear? Ooh, got the clear. So they're going to get the pick right now. That much is assured for them.
Yeah, I mean,
but they're going to
Survivor
eat the
dead.
double beam off of it, and this Smoker's going to be ready to pull again.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do with this right now because they're going to start trying to weasel their way towards the safe room, but this Charger's going to swamp in the front right there. Turn on the aimbot, yeah, right. There's a death onto Zoe. Charger has a recharge against an in-cap onto Francis, and Reflector is the only one up in the room. He is black and white, and that Hunter is going to land. They have a Deagle.
Deagle! Yes! He did it! Oh, that Smoker, there's no way though with that Smoker afoot. There's no way to get that pickup.
Yeah, no. Trapped in the room, he has 1 HP, he's black and white. He's gonna try to pick the Smoker, and oh my god, he got the Deagle clear right before Lucky Dog died. That's hysterical, but the common got him, and that's the in-cap.
Oh no!
Final in-cap, aka the death.
They slapped his face. Ate him like a donut, probably.
If you notice though, that event just like ravaged both teams. Like, that's the problem with this, like, 4th chapter, I would say, from when you have to just eat that to the face.
Yo, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Donald Trump. I think he needs to actually show up and buy actual Team Trump 2016 out of this game. They need 800 points to make this comeback, Rails.
I need 800 points right now, and they need to kill, like, early tanker, they need to kill Team 4 Spidermans, like, right off the bat, and then make the boat. Like, that's... We talk about this all the time.
Oh my gosh.
And... I'm trying to pull up the map info to see exactly what the distance is here on Pro Mod. I think it's still 700, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's... Yeah, it's 700, right? So it's not even 800. That's gonna hurt their cause even more, I would say. And they need to make it with bonus in order to win, and so that's also contingent on them actually killing the survivors right away right here. So, I mean, they can do it, but again, it's probability versus possibility, and yeah. It's doable. They can get an early wipe for sure, but then their survivors been splitting up so much that they've just been all over the place.
Rails. This early tank, though. Is that actually gonna, like, be right outside this safe room?
Actually, it should be directly, like, it should spawn almost directly when they step out right there, if not, like, right into the archway, and then once that spawns, yeah, they actually could be able to insta-commit. That's usually a surefire wipe for both teams, just gonna say that.
Yeah, this isn't looking very good. Especially with as much... Yeah. Oh gosh.
Let's see, there's the spawn up right there. Boomer gets M2'd and actually manages to vomit as it's being M2'd or something like that. Tank's up in the hands of Empathy. Let's go over to a special infected worm and hear her play this tank. Hopefully this one does.
Okie dokie.
I can't wait for the excitement.
Yeah. Just go with this, I think. Everyone's okay. How about now?
Behind you. Behind you. Behind you.
I'm back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, that tank did not go AI this time, and the tank was able to get a few punches onto the survivors. Actually, only 5 total, I'm pretty sure. And for an inside area like that, you need a lot more damage to come out, because that tank can usually work its way in and wipe right off the start, I would say. But that single boom helped them. And yeah, that horde was pretty vicious, but again, the tank wasn't able to secure the lockups.
That horde should have been a great deal of help. Tank rolling in there should have been able to clinch somebody right away.
Yeah.
But it's just unfortunate.
No early corner, obviously, no ability to really spread out, and they got a double cap right there, but the tank was still working on the other person and wasn't able to capitalize on it because the one SI had already gone in as the boomer to get that initial horde. So there is a witch up here, but again, Team Trump 2016, pretty dire situation now for the special infected. Boomer, Charger, Smoker, and a Hunter for the next hit. Let's see if the survivors decide to draw this. I think they're actually going to, and who has the shotgun? Michael and Box. Okay. But it looks as though Pierce actually might be the one to Uzi draw it eventually. Either that or he's trying to clear out the common as much as he can before they actually trigger the witch. And the bait. My favorite part of the game. Michael's on the right side over there. He's gonna get the spawn block on the right. I think
he wants it.
Yeah, I think he does too. He sees the Hunter on the left-hand side as well. Let's see, I mean... He could engage it right now, and indeed he's going to. Goes for the draw, gets the easy crown. Hunter does manage to land for a split second. Boomer Charger going in, and we have a crash.
No. Your Smoker crashed. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was, and that Charger is like... right...
halfway to the ground.
Yeah, in the middle there. Yes, it measures barrows. It measures Barlows. That's correct. Barometer. That's exactly what it's used for. Yo, this Charger has a chance of landing. I think someone's tracking it as it's already, like, coming in, but measures meters. No, that's not exactly how it works. Charger does manage to land right there, but now lights itself on fire and does die. The survivors, I mean... They're going to be able to go to the dock, which is one of the least interesting places, I would say, to see competitive Left 4 Dead 2 played, but it's the meta strat because you can just sit there the entire time and take, like, no damage. I just, like...
It's pretty strong.
They should get, like, the full distance points almost, because this second tank is actually pretty spawnable if they just walk off the dock to the rock right there and just be like, yo, hey! We can force the tank to spawn here, because that's something that you can do in competitive.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we are going to see this next hit coming in though. Tri-Cat with a spit. We're going to see more fantastic separation going on Zoe there. Hunter coming in to seal the deal at the end. Not really going to get much extra damage. He could have maybe actually hoped that Jockey just kind of covering him, but he kind of just jumped away and played in the water for a while.
Reloading.
Yeah, I mean, and they still have what? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of pills left. They're going to hit that thing, go sit on the dock. A death charge is definitely possible, but if the survivors have silence to do these, they can just focus the entire length of that dock, and pretty much anything that pops up there is going to get immediately melted. Jockey spawns from the left-hand side along with that Smoker. Charger is looking to come from somewhere out there.
Spitter Tri-Cap in rails.
Jockey's looking for it, not going to land. Spit's going to miss. Charger is pretty close right now, just going to go in and slam its head into the middle of one of those posts. Nothing going, and that Spit missing too made the survivors just easily able to keep their position.
Reloading.
Okay, so Michael's going to wait to take his pills. He's probably going to go down once and then eat them in order to get back to 80. I'm not entirely sure what the, like... percentage of horde to distance points is right here, like the ratio, but I'm pretty sure they can just sit on the dock and the commons should still come to them. They shouldn't have to walk out there to restart it. I've seen that happen a couple times. Nice skeet going out onto that Hunter, and that Smoker's going to get cleared as well, and the survivors are going to be able to work their way back to this dock now after being a little bit separated.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Michael still hasn't gone down, so he's not bleeding. He's sitting pretty at his 1 HP. They're finally going to shoot him? Yeah, they're gonna shoot him down. How do you feel? Say, pick me up. Tank's coming up soon, he hopes. We're gonna see the boom. A fantastic boom with that going out because of it, though. And the charge is gonna stop the pickup. Lewis. That's a great hit going out there, Rails. Working off that down. And more separation maybe going up onto Lewis.
That's a lot of damage, obviously, for that one in cap going down right there. The rest of the survivors is really not paying attention to where the other spawns were coming from.
That was a sloppy play going on.
Yeah.
Trying to pick up Michael in the middle of that hit going on.
I mean, they have him in the middle of a sequestered dock, and they're still not able to, like... I don't know, those spawns were still coming in. And the problem with that is that you get so focused on the one person who's down. I've done the same exact stuff. And, oh my god, there's another spawn crash.
Tank just spawned.
Hopefully, was it the tank that actually spawn crashed? I'm not entirely sure. That would be really unfortunate for the tank.
I would hope not. That would be really unfortunate. You are correct. Holy
Well, he's
crap.
spawning. He's spawning in the woods, which is the usual spot. Okay, so they have 2 sets of pills on them. Those 2 people can pop and be fast. Whatever. They have another set of pills on the dock. And
They're looking really good, Rails.
they should be able to push this tank almost right away, but they're a little bit separated. Let's see, the tank is in the hands of Lucky Dog 32 once again, and actually because they're going to the dock first to get ammo and pills and stuff, they won't be able to push him, but the tank is actually working his way in right now, so this is going to be the insta-commit.
Oh, no.
Smoker Charger for something else. He manages to get the 1 punch right there. They already stacked him on support. I have absolutely zero idea why. The Smoker's going to get a pull over there. Tank's at a 2.5k. None of this needed to happen. But again, I think the morale for Team Trump has been a little bit broken right now. I'm not sure if there's a server anywhere with emails on it that we can find, but that rock also didn't do any damage.
It didn't?
No. That dude was getting picked up, I'm pretty sure. Nice punch, though. Another nice punch going out. That's going to be the in-cap onto Michael.
I need some help.
Luckily, he didn't get the kill, because he definitely could have just outright killed him. This is looking really good. I think we should go to a war room.
Let's go over to a special infected war room then to hear him play the remainder of this.
He has a good rock tank he can still do.
Knock it off, Lewis.
I'm reloading.
Reloading. I'm not seeing.
Oh God. I'm gonna die.
I'm dead. Oh, fuck.
Charger.
Got him.
Oh, great shot. Lock it off.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that rather quiet and serene war room. That tank is obviously dead right now. Survivors still on their feet. Surviving 2 tanks in a row is exactly what you could hope for on a map like this on Death, especially that finale. The tank, as we saw before, went to war room, committed in, and actually took, like, I don't know, 3k chip before getting to the top of that roof. But after that, managed to play a pretty nice rock tank, along with a nice couple in-cap punches going out. First onto Michael, and then the other survivor, I think, got hit as well into the water down there for the second in-cap. So this is just important for Team 4 Spidermans at this point because they're still alive and festive. They can still make this boat.
Yeah, they're at 2555 right now as I'm speaking. It's climbing ever so steadily. Just the fact that they're alive and past both tanks has made this almost nigh impossible for Trump 2016 to make this comeback. The differential's drastic. They got so much health bonus.
Yeah, I would say that is probably at this point a foregone conclusion, unfortunately. It's still mathematically possible, but if the morale of Trump 2016 is like what it is right now after what's happened in the game, with them getting separated and a couple miscoordinations, like, I know that kind of feeling where you're just at the bottom right there, and it's like, yeah, you try to fight the entire time, but sometimes, especially in a match like this where it's like, you know, you have to perform or you go home, and in terms of, like, the grand prize of going to the grand finals, it kind of sucks to be in the position that you're in. So...
Yeah.
Boomer is going to get chipped and killed right there. We're going to have the Jockey going and getting M2'd and shut down. Spit's going to go in as well. Charger has a free ride and then does get leveled by Pierce.
Damn.
This should be
Yo, I think
boat.
they're gonna make boat rails.
Yeah, boat should be really, really soon right here. I'm driving into the fog right now via my spectator cam to see if I can find it spawning, but it hasn't yet decided to materialize out of the blackness. Looks as though Pierce is going to work back there. Now it's going to. There it is. So once the boat comes sliding in, then I would say need to restart game because you did not add the correct team tag. Well, that sucks. But like that pull's going to go out, no in cap on it, and it's still a Jockey Hunter left. Yeah, they should start over the entire game. That's a death though onto Michael, who I'm pretty sure was typing when that hit went in. So 3 survivors, it looks like, are indeed going to work their way over the boat, and that pretty much is going to secure the win for Team 4 Spidermans. They continue their undefeated run in MavWar and are going to make it to the grand finals to play against the Overlords.
Part of me hopes to eat those words, and they somehow miraculously come back now.
1,516
Even
points
though
on
I
Death
voted
Toll.
for 4 Spidermans,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
kind of eat those words a little, but I really don't see them making the comeback here. It's pretty drastic. Especially with this early tank that they have to fight rails. Oh my Jesus.
I mean, this early tank is one of the ones, like I said, that usually does a whole lot of damage. Even if you just spit block the doorway, then the tank could probably force itself in there, right? And when it does that, then the survivors are in a really bad spot if they have to like be sequestered in the safe room. That's almost a surefire wipe, I'll say again, even though map 2, I was obviously proven wrong by a couple of extraneous variables crashing in from the heavens. I don't know exactly what it would take to have that happen here, besides the survivors running out with 4 melee weapons and killing the tank immediately, but that would be a little bit hard to pull off, I would say, in this area, especially with the score delta being considered.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Well, let's see what happens. It's the last half of the last round. Team Trump 2016 on Survivor, and Team 4 Spidermans on the SI. Charger is going to miss. Tank in the hands of Box for Team 4 Spidermans. They're actually going to push out right here. The tank is right here. That's a double cap going out. Tank is going to miss that punch and actually just hit the door instead, so it's absolutely alone. No support right now. Nice multi, though, going out. Tank staying in, getting another punch right there. I don't know about this. There's a lot of slowdown going in. Box is going to go. Still trying to get that corner onto Empathy. The spawns aren't even quite up yet. Now they are, and the tank is going to run out with 700 HP. To try and get this car, but it looks as though that's not going to be anything, and Box is going to die. That was a horrible idea to commit.
Oh no! She just couldn't get in there. Couldn't get in there fast enough to stop them from getting out to her. And she got annihilated.
Yeah, that was not a, like... Because the spawns were down, that was the big thing. Like, the tank got a couple punches, yeah, but that's with, like, a boom out and 4 survivors being able to focus the tank the entire time, especially on Pro Mod. You saw the slowdown just going out. That's how fast the tank would die on that.
Health bonus right now at 1,000. They're still in it as of right now. But they got a wish to contend with and another whole tank. Francis is going for it right now, though. Spawn in. He misses the shot.
Oh, that sucks. That's a full cap. Nice double cap going out as well. Charger's looking for a spawn. Wow, the jockey's going to be in the back. This is bad news for the survivors. Charger is going in, trying to land the intercept. Not going to work, but this jockey is still going out. Onto Bill. That's another huge amount of health bonus sacked right there.
That might be the game.
That probably is going to be, because the Smoker's going to be able to troll this for another second, I'm pretty sure. Either that or he's going to decommit once again, and that was another hit that Team Trump 2016 just ate right to the face.
768 right now.
Reloading.
It's still doable, but with the bleed out and all of that, I don't know. Maybe when they grab these pills, it'll go up.
Reloading.
They got another whole tank. This isn't good. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And Empathy is black and... No, not black and white. She actually didn't go down during tank before. So she is luckily still first in cap here. We are going to see this hit coming out, though. It's going to get a good amount of spit damage onto Bill. Oh, no. He's only got about 15 HP left on him.
And the difference right now is only 577 in terms of bonus. So it is mathematically concluded. Team 4 Spidermans are going to the grand finals right there. They're going to be playing against Team Overlords in a Heroes versus Villains matchup on Blood Harvest. Not next week, but the week after that. The game for third place between Teams Trump 2016 and Team Daredevils is going to occur first before that happens. We do have another hit coming in right now. Smoker, Jockey, Charger, and a Boomer going out. Survivors actually working their way back right here, it looks like, and they are not going to get hit by that Charger. We do have that Jockey almost landing right there, but the Smoker goes to the same target, and again, lots of separation going out. Jockey's going to go back in after that Smoker tongue gets cleared. Lands onto Zoe as well. That's going to force her slow.
No.
No?
No, it's just they're so separated all the time. Look at them rails.
They still are, too. Look at that. That's going to be a pull going out
They're all
onto
playing
Zoe.
their own individual game.
Yeah.
I believe that they have just given up at this point, though. They really don't look like they're in it.
It's like Skyrim. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna start like working on their crafting skills and their casting skills and their freaking tank play skills. You have to level up to a certain level before you get anywhere. Hunter's gonna go and manages to get M2'd by Zoe and pretty much shut down. Hunter's gonna go and now manages to re-land right there with the spit going down onto Reflector as well. Almost going to force her down, and that is going to force her down actually for Black and White. Charger gets a charge and then pulls Bill back into the spit. That is going to be Reflector, Black and White on his revive.
Oh no. I think this is it. They don't have any more pills to give to people, Rails. They're forced to almost be slow by the time this tank is up.
They're going to go back to the open field, which I don't know about now. That Hunter's going to get shut down. Charger goes in, manages to whip. That's going to be Spit going down as well. But again, another jockey onto Reflector. Seems like they're punishing Reflector a lot. I'm not sure if that's because he's out of position or if they're targeting him, but the tank's going to spawn right in their midst, throwing a rock actually in the hands of Box once again, and we could see a similar commit happen here, while there still are a lack of spawns. Met Charger has a huge separation charge over there onto Empathy, who was completely out of position. Rock's gonna go in, not gonna land. That's a full in-cap going out, and the tank still has a pretty good amount of health right here, trying to get to these survivors who are on top of that rock, getting the in-cap right there. I love getting pounded by you, Alpha, that's good. Smoker lands the pull, one survivor left up. Tank is actually going to take that, and yeah, that Boomer's gonna go in there trying to fully in-cap. Manages not to land it, but the GGs are going out right here. That is Team Trump 2016, unfortunately for them, falling in this game to the 4 Spidermans, who continue their unbeaten run. Overlords versus them in 2 week times. In 2 weeks time, rather.
I am hyped and hyped, Trails.
By the way, you're gonna get wrecked in the finale. Shut up, idiot. Okay, Reflector. Best of luck coming out. That's interesting for... I think it's friendly banter, right? It still qualifies as friendly. Charger's gonna go in, and that's another charge going out onto Wishkey for the final cap of the game. Toxic BM. Sorry my teammate is dumb. Everybody loves everyone else. It's no problem. Don't worry. Final score, 2,896 to 1,683 in favor of Team 4 Spidermans infested.
Yo. This is a fun game, Rails. Some fun tank play going on. There's a lot of early tanks we were hoping for.
It was, yeah, but again, that capitalization, I think the third map really was it, because after Lucky Dog got his wipe, that was the chance that they had to bring that back.
The stars are in their eyes. They got blinded. They ate the car themselves.
Indeed, they did. So yeah, the next 2 games of the tournament are not yet scheduled, but the game for third place is going to be next weekend. That's the 2 to look out for, I would say, because the biggest part of the next 2 games, I would say, is they're 1 week apart, and I think they're on different maps. But again, one's for third place, and the other one is for first place, obviously. So, Heroes versus Villains affair for the grand finals. Overlords versus the 4 Spidermans. That's what you want to be there for. Any final thoughts, I'd say, Infested?
Well, obviously, best of luck to 4 Spidermans going into the finale now. They put on an awesome show. And Trump 2016 definitely put on some good tank fights, too. Entertaining stuff.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that, it was a pretty, I don't know, it was one side at the start, but then that third map was the one where all the, like, rubber hit the road. Like, that would be where they would have been able to make that comeback. But as of this right now, good job to 4 Spidermans. Commiserations to Team Trump 2016. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you XSpy for streaming. Infested, obviously, for being the co-caster, the Owl for adminning, and everybody else who makes MavWar and Competitive Left 4 Dead 2 a success. We'll see you in the second to last game of the tournament, which again is going to be sometime in the next week. We'll let you know when that's scheduled. And don't forget, go to MavWar.com to vote for who you think the most valuable player of this game was. There's a lot of options you could probably choose from right there. And maybe you can give Lucky Dog his 5th overall MavWar MVP. That would be kind of, like, wacky, I would say. But yeah, feel free to go there, MavWar.com, vote for your MVP, and we'll see you in a week's time. Have a great night.